Welcome to Bumbleland, fun and laughter go hand in hand. Welcome to Bumbleland. Oh, 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 that's from the old shoot anyway. Don't make a difference, does it? Hello, darling. It's Betty here with her big tips to give you an insight to the coronation. What we're going to do, we're going to make you the best street party ever. Oh, isn't that going to be lovely? And what we decided today, we're going to try and stay with traditional English party foods. The first one we're going to do, even though it's a little bit Indian inspired, is Coronation Chicken. Just for good old King Charlie. Isn't that lovely? Right, boys and girls, what you will need for this is some mango chutney, some mayonnaise. You're going to need 2.5 tablespoons of curry powder, half a teaspoon of, is it cinnamon? It's cinnamon, isn't it? Yes, it is. There, I should know because it says it on the little bottle over there. And then you need 2 to 3 teaspoons of sultanas. Now what we do to start off with, oh, and of course the most important thing, chicken, and it's supposed to be shredded, but I like a full bit. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to start off and we're going to get the bowl. Make sure that your mother hasn't used it to cut your brother's hair first of all, because you don't want the hairy bits inside, because that's not good when you've got the hairy bits inside. So what we do, we now get 6 teaspoonfuls of mayonnaise. Yes, of course it's a tablespoon, dear. That's what I didn't say. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, a bit white stuff on there. 5, and I must have that one 6. Whatever you do, don't lick the spoon because it tastes disgusting. Right, okay. When it's like that, I don't mean when it's done. Then we put the mayonnaise over there so it's out of the way so you can't see it. And then we get the curry powder. Just pour it in there. Then we get the cinnamon. And you can try the challenge if you want, dears, but I wouldn't. It's horrible. And then you get your sultanas. Just plop them in there like that. Now, we do actually need one more ingredient, and that's 2 tablespoons of mango chutney. There. And great big dollops there, dear. Great big dollops. Make them lovely. There we are. And then we've got a horrible mess in there then. But it's not going to be a mess for long because it's going to look absolutely lovely. So we mix it all up. Right, so there we are. We've got our, oh, that's quite nice, Connor. Coronation chicken. Now what we're going to do, the next thing we want, I'm going over here because we're going to make this a really nice little tea for you guys. We've got a wrap. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a couple more little bits of ingredients. You don't have to do this, but I do because I like it. So what we're going to do, we're going to put a little bit of lettuce on your wraps here. Don't have to go too mad with the lettuce because we don't want to make it too big, okay? So we're going to have a little bit of lettuce, a little bit more lettuce on that one. Then you get some nice tomatoes. I'm using cherry tomatoes. Right, okay, I haven't lost any cherry tomatoes, so that's good. So here we are. What we're going to do with them, we're going to put a big dollop of our coronation chicken. Da 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 da. Oh, isn't that lovely? Even a theme tune for coronation. And there we've got 2 lovely broken coronation chicken wraps, dear. And then we'll just put that back in there and we'll sort that out later. Splat over there, splat over there. And that's how you do your Coronation Chicken wraps. Lovely. I'm just going to wash my hands and I'll be back for the next bit. Okay guys, this is the second part. This is our quintessential, do you see what I did there? And it should be quintessential, shouldn't it? Quintessential British staple sandwich. It's not made out of staples, no, it's made out of cucumber. So I'm going to show you how they say to make probably the best cucumber sandwich. And first of all, let me do a little bit of the prep for you. Very important, your preparation, especially preparation H in certain areas, but don't worry. So what we're going to do, we have got some really finely sliced cucumber. Now you may be saying, Betty, how did you get that so thin? Well, I'll tell you a little secret. Shh, come closer, come closer. Not that close, you smell. What we're going to do, we're going to tell you exactly how we get such a lovely cucumber. First of all, you get your cucumber and you hold it like that. Then you get a peeler, one of those little peelers, and you slowly peel your cucumber down and get all the horrible hard green skin off. Once you've got the green skin off, then you keep on going and make little strips of cucumber like that. Now, once you have those strips of cucumber, you place them onto a paper towel, because we don't want soggy sandwiches, do we? So you place them onto a paper towel and you get a little bit of this, which is salt, and you go like that. Okay. In fact, look, I'll show you. We go like that because it's got a little lid on top and I can use that bit of salt later. No wastage here in Bumbleland, dears. No wastage. So we have a piece of bread, and what it says slather the bread with butter. So we get some nice butter and we put the bread all on the butter, and we make sure we've got enough bread on the butter. And the editor hasn't said a word. He hasn't realised I made a big error there, but don't worry. And you really ought to sometimes, dear. Then what you do, make sure that your knife's as clear as you can. And then what we do, we get two more. Now, some people have the crusts on their sandwiches. We're not like that. We're posh here. We don't have crusty sandwiches. Okay, we don't like anything crusty at all. So what we do is, once you cut the crust off your bread, you butter the bread. Then on one side you've got butter, on the other side, on another slice, it says slather it, so we're going to slather this on as well. Look, loads and loads and loads. Then you put your cucumber in. Now I suggest you put as much in as you can, but they're really thin strips. So you put your thin strips of cucumber all in your sandwich. And then what, as I said, what I discovered, they said use a little bit more of this, which is salt. So you get a little bit of salt and you just put that on there like that. Then it says there was a secret ingredient the Queen used to love. And do you know what that is, dear? Well, it's not what I've got in front of me. No, because we didn't have any of this in my garden. I've only got a lady garden, so I only have a certain amount in there. So what we do, we have got parsley, because it's all I've got. And it's the only fresh herb I've got. But normally, for the Queen's sandwich, and hopefully the King's as well, because that's what we're here for, dears, the King's coronation, you can have mint. You chop up mint really finely and put it on top. But we're going to use parsley today, because as I said, it's all I've got. And we make sure that we get parsley all in the sandwich. So when you've got them all cut up, then we prepare them. And we'll be back with our next win. And we'll be back with our next bit. Hello, darlings. Yes, it's now time. We've got our savouries. Now it's time for a little bit of sweet, and we all like it sweet, don't we? So, we're going to show you how to make scones. Not scones, because we're British, we say scone. Only posh people say scone, and I'm not posh. Not really, anyway. We got our scone there, and you get a knife and you just literally slice it in half. There we go, lovely. So you slice your scone in half. I'm blocking it, oh sorry. Well look, I've just sliced it in half. And then if you can't slice it anymore and you're tired, you just go, ha! And do that. We'll do it again. Ha! Works lovely, doesn't it? It's so good. So we've got 3 there, and we chopped 3 up. But I've also chopped up a 4th one. But I'm not going to make that one because the editor's a whinger. And he said he wanted one that was plain. He didn't want it with the jam and the cream on. So we're not going to do that. Now, we're going to be very controversial because which way would you have it? Would you have it the cream first? Well, actually no. First of all, we're going to butter. I don't know if you do butter scones, but we're going to. Just use a little bit just to make it all nice and moist, because you've got to have a moist scone. Now, so I don't get mucked up. Some people like the cream first, then the jam. Some people like the jam, then the cream. And what we're going to do it this way. Just make sure I've got the right bits I need. Okay. So the first couple we're going to do with strawberry jam first. So, oh, we might need a little bit of this actually. Yeah, get a spoon, give it a bit of a stir up. There we go. So we put the jam on first. Nice amount of jam. Right, and then you put the cream on. So I suggest, because it's a bit crusty on the clotted bit on the top, but this is proper clotted cream we're using. You don't have to use clotted cream. We are going to use it. So we put this on there like that. Squish it down a little bit. Have a little bit more cream than that, I think, dears. Okay, guys. And then once you've done that, you get the strawberry jam again. And you put that all over that one. Oh, look. Oh, isn't that lovely? I can't wait to get my teeth around one of these. Right, I'm in a bit of a mess on here, but we will clear up, I promise. And it'll be all nice for the next shoot later. Guys, what do you think? These are our scones. I tell you what, let's put it together and see what it looks like. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, there we go. Well, guys, look. What a scrummy rummy banquet we have today. We've got our cucumber sandwiches. We've got our coronation chicken wraps. And, of course, the scones. Don't forget, put down in the bottom exactly what one you think is your favourite. Whether you like it with jam on the top or jam on your bottom. Okay, there we go. And also, whether you like the cucumber sandwiches. Until next time. Oh, they're actually really nice. Oh. I'm going to do what Bumble says, okay? Don't forget to, slap that like. Then, slap subscribe. Then, slap that bell. Find us on Facebook, TikTok, Mammogram. That's right, isn't it, Con? Mammogram? Instagram. Oh, so sorry, dear. So sorry. So, Instagram. And be good. Be safe. See ya. Although it's a little bit Indian inspired. I was going to say expired. And oh, it smells lovely, curry. What would you say, Connor? Curry? What would you say?
Curry.
Curry. Is that a word even? I don't know. He says it is. Check it out and put in the comments below and say, Connor, you're an idiot. Right, okay. And then we do this with the next one. Oh, pardon me, I shouldn't have had beans earlier. Right, okay.